Man, oh man, is the stock market getting excited for tomorrow, guys. Holy freaking crap. It's currently about 2:45 p.m. on the East Coast, and the Russell's up 2%. We have the NASDAQ up 1.2%. The S&P's up 1%, and we have the Dow Jones down about 0.6 as the VIX is down 3.5%. So we're going to break down the markets in this video, and we're going to talk Tesla. We're going to talk about some other stocks as well. So if you guys find value, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. And of course, if you didn't know, I have a second channel called Stas Talks Money. We're trying to get that channel to 1,000 subscribers. We're like at 250 right now. Let's boost that up a bit. I'll link that down below. Make sure to go subscribe to Stas Talks Money, and let's dive into the video, guys. So to start off the video, let's talk Tesla. Tesla right now is up 3.7%, and it looks like that little pullback we had the other day, that was yesterday, right? Well, it just ended up being a little pullback, at least as of now. We can see this thing yesterday was at about 180 bucks. Let me pull the 5-day up. I'll show you. It was at about 180 bucks. That was in the pre-market. Then we sold off to about 166, so a pretty big sell-off there for Tesla intraday. We're talking over 7%. And it looks like now we got a bit of support at roughly 163 in the pre-market, which was the high from pre-market on the 27th, which was on Friday. So we held that this morning, and you guys can see we rocketed off that point right as the market's open pretty much here on Tesla, and you'll get a better view of that on the intraday chart. Let me zoom in and show you. Look at that. We had a big move, which we saw a pullback after that, which then was followed up by another big move, then another big move. So bulls have been dominating the stock all day, no doubt about it. And going back to, let's pull the 20-day chart up again. You guys can see clearly it's uptrending. I mean, look at that. We just pulled back yesterday, day before a little bit. Well, it was mostly yesterday. A little bit in the pre-market today, and we're getting that pop. Buyers are coming in. We're back over the 50 SMA now, and to be honest, it looks like this thing is forming a bit of bull flag here. I mean, you guys see this? So this looks like it wants to rip. I mean, it really looks like it wants to take off into the close. I don't know if it will, of course. We'll see. We'll make another video for, later on today, guys, which you got to subscribe to see that. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, but we'll see how Tesla closes. It looks like it wants to break, but who knows? Anything could happen. But all I know is markets are getting very excited for tomorrow. We have the FOMC statement, the press conference, all that good stuff. Markets are getting very excited, and I don't know. I don't want the markets to be, disappointed, which is why I kind of said in my last video, I'm sitting on my hands. I haven't made any moves. I'm kind of on the sidelines to see how the markets react tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, are the markets getting ahead of themselves a little bit here? Tesla, I mean, this thing is up almost, it was 75%. I mean, that for sure could be getting ahead of itself. But Triple Q, SPY, they're up a good amount this year. Is it legit? We'll see. Tomorrow's going to be a big sign. We'll see how the market takes it. If Powell's very hawkish or very dovish rather, who knows? Maybe we see this rally continue. It all depends. But on the flip side of that, it's a double-edged sword, right? We could see Powell be very hawkish, and all of a sudden, this rally could easily cut. I mean, all these gains that we saw, we could lose all the gains, right? I don't know why. What did I say cut? I was going to say cut in half, but that doesn't make sense. Either way, all the gains that we saw could be erased if Powell, the Fed, if they're hawkish tomorrow, which we'll see how CPI looks. I mean, which is coming out soon here too as well. So there's a lot that goes into this, guys, and there's a lot of unknowns, as we all know at this point. And at this point, I'm not going to FOMO into the markets today. I feel like this could be a sucker's rally today. Heading into tomorrow, that's kind of what I'm being cautious of. So for that reason, again, I'm just sitting on my hands, at least as of now. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. And again, with that being said, Tesla still looks pretty good in the very, very, very short term. I'm talking about the next hour here. We have this, looks like it, potentially wants to break out. If it breaks out of, let's say, 174. So let me actually set my alert there on this, little bull flag, ascending triangle, whatever you want to call it, on the intraday on Tesla. I'll put my alert at 174, and we'll see where it goes from that point. So pulling the markets up, SPY's currently up 1%. We have all the indexes at intraday highs at this point. Triple Q's up 1.2%. The Russell small caps are crushing it today, guys. I mean, let's pull the Russell up and see how that looks. We don't really break down the Russell or the Dow on this channel. I don't know if you guys would like me to start doing that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I mean, I don't know. I like talking mostly SPY, Triple Q, but what do you think? Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to cover the Russell more. But with today's move, the Russell is actually at a fresh multi-month high, which is actually very big here. Very, very good for the Russell. I mean, look at that. Last time it was above 1900, guys, pretty much. 1910 was back in the beginning of September. You guys can see the last time we broke, that's the last time we were over that. Even potentially end of August, right? So it's been months at this point, 4 months, more than that, maybe a little more than that. And you can see it's starting to make that move, which is good. So if we draw out these next couple of levels, if this is not a sucker's rally, let's say we continue through the Fed meeting, into CPI or something like that, maybe we see a run towards 1965. That was the high from the end of August, roughly. Maybe from there towards 2000. Again, 2000 is a big level on the Russell. And I think the all-time high, where is it again? I forget. 2458 is the all-time high on the Russell. So if we really start to take out 2000, that would be a spot where that could be a legitimate reversal. But we're not there yet, guys. Let's not even get excited. I'm not getting excited because the fundamentals overall, in the stock or in the economy are not that great. I don't think there's grounds for a legitimate rally back to all-time highs at this point, unless the Fed cuts rates, which I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they're that stupid. I mean, if they cut rates now, that'd be ridiculous. That's not going to happen in my opinion. Could they cut rates in a year? Sure. But now in the next couple meetings, I doubt it. But who knows? We'll see. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts, as always, down below in the comment section. And if you haven't gotten your free stocks for Moomoo yet, you could get up to 15 stocks, each up to $2,000 using that link down below, or just simply going to stasserfest.com/Moomoo. That's STASSERFES.com/Moomoo. And you could also get up to 12 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. Also linked down below. And just know, guys, full disclosure, all those links help out the channel. And guess what? I appreciate you guys, as always. You guys are awesome. So let's break down some other stocks very quickly. What else? I mean, everything's moving at this point. Coinbase is up. AMC's up. Let's pull those two up. Coinbase is moving. Actually, we talked about that recently. I don't feel like breaking that one down. AMC, yeah, not really. I'm kind of tired of talking about AMC, although I'm not an AMC channel. You guys know that. But I feel like AMC's been moving a lot recently, so we've been mentioning it a little bit more than usual, and I'm tired of it. I'll be honest, I'm tired of it. But look, Nvidia right now is up 1.6%, and of course, if AMC makes a big move, we're going to cover it again. But for now, it's not doing anything out of the ordinary. It's just another 4% green day. Nothing crazy, but Nvidia here is looking interesting. If you guys take a look here on Nvidia's chart, you'll notice that this thing took out 190, which was resistance pretty much all the way stemming back from the end of May. I mean, that's a long time. I mean, pretty long time. We're talking 8 months, whatever that is. I don't know, maybe less than that. But overall, this thing's been struggling at 195, 200, 190 roughly over the past couple months. And recently we took that out. We got all the way to 206, as you guys can see here. And we ended up pulling back a bit yesterday. And I think it was really just yesterday, mainly the pullback. And today we're up 1.6%. Buyers are coming in at about 190. We're popping off that 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart. That's a good sign. So let's see if this could make a move, start to make a move back towards that 203, maybe let's just say 200 to 205 level. We'll put it in a broader range, little 205, a little $5 range there, 200 to 205. That's where I feel like this could be moving. That's where it's trading within right now. Let's see what it does in there, guys. We have AMD reporting after the bell, which I don't have my phone on me. I think we have Snap after the bell as well. Let's see how that one's doing, because we saw yesterday Snap was running into the close, I believe, and it just had a good day overall yesterday when the market sold off. And today that's continuing, up another 3.3%. Now we're actually trading in this gap that we called out on the videos yesterday, guys. We broke above $11 yesterday. Now we're pretty much continuing all the way up to the next resistance, which based on this chart is anywhere from $11.80 to about $11.90. That's where I can see this even at $12. if these earnings come out strong, good guidance and so forth, we could see this continue, maybe towards, and of course, who knows what's going to happen. This thing is very volatile. Like I covered yesterday, the last 2 reports, the stock literally fell 40% on each of those reports. So please, guys, don't make any crazy decisions here. But all I'm saying is the bulls are in charge in the short term. And another thing worth mentioning, just because they crashed 40% each of the last 2 times doesn't mean it's going to happen again, but it's a risk. Let's just say that. It's one of those stocks that's known to run wild. And, for that reason, I'm not going to be playing it heading into earnings. But if you want to, of course, trade at your own risk. I'm going to set my alert at $12. Mark is at or above. We'll see if it could crack out of that point. And I'll set another one. Mark is at or below. Let me actually do that now at $11. All right. Let's do that because I want to see if this thing ends up falling back under 11. Let's say we have one of those crazy crashes after the bell, that it might be going back under 11. So I'm watching those stocks, guys. Snap, AMD for sure heading into close, which AMD right now, how up is that? 3%. AMD is still under that $80 level. We have to break $80 for me to consider it. Until then, I'm not touching it, but right now it is up 3.3%. Heading into these earnings after the bell. So make sure to subscribe, guys, because we're going to be breaking down all these companies, all these stocks. We're going to do a bunch of follow-ups on these stocks in the next video. So hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button as well while you're at it and get all your free stocks linked down below. And if you want to check out my Patreon, check it out. That's also linked down below. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.